Okay, so we should be live, and I'm not even gonna lie. We were down for like 20 minutes, bro. I was not only thinking of a title, but thinking of some other titles, but also trying to get the time to be a little bit closer to like 12 whenever I'm restarting these VODs. But I don't want it to go like too far past 11 because I like the time that I'm waking up, basically, is what I was doing. So I was just letting some time go by, thinking of some titles. Literally nothing was going on, though. I was just sitting here. And today's title, though, again, it's another one of these little short lessons that if you see the title, you know it's just a subtle reminder. But there's also some truth to it when it comes to a lot of aspects of what this game is. And I guess we'll put it on the screen right now so you know this is locked in time. All that glitters is not gold. And what that means really is that, you know, all that can be, or others are perceiving as some type of, shiny object, all type of, not even others, but like groups of people perceiving something as some type of value to something, doesn't make it universally gold, right? Or universally like something that everybody attains some type of value to it. And I think where I want to go with this, and again, we're not going to go too deep into this because I got to make a lot of these little fucking videos today. But I actually want to talk about, and again, I'm just gonna get rid of this one quick. But as far as I've had conversations about some type of relationship within a lot of these early on. Well, not even a lot of these. I'm tripping. I'm tripping big time. There's definitely just like one or two where I'm like talking about whoever you are in the future watching these VODs, your kind of natural tendencies to seek some type of relationship, right? And I think that's something that, as far as all that glitters is not gold, is a very important thing to remember here. And when it comes down to it, I think, again, picking some type of relationship partner for you is something that you want to make sure is gold and not some type of glittery. Yeah. So now when it comes to the popularity of something, when it comes to entertainment, really is what we're competing in, right? This is the game. And it's music, right? So the culture has a weird way of making these things, in a way, though, it is just like some type of circle, though, right? Like we're talking about, not talking about network circles. I'm talking about like the circles as if, I'm talking about consumer circles, right? Consumer circles when it comes to music and some type of base of people that consume that music a lot. We'll call it a fan base even. Make glitter seem like gold. And I think when it comes down to the entertainment of things, something that I also want to just quickly put in here is that, or the value of things, is that it's all glitter. right? The gold is in the eyes of the beholder and the consumer, if they treat it as gold or if they treat it as glitter. And more often than not, though, when it comes to this game at very high levels, right? Like, most people potentially think your whole shit is fucking glitter or your whole shit is gold, right? And I think to remember that and not really, kind of give a fuck about what, again, I think I've said something like this before, but, not really caring about how your audience kind of perceives something or, treats something, I think is important here, right? Because all that glitters is not gold. And when it comes to what you're making, hopefully you make it solely just for you. And it's only for you. And it's for your story. Because when it comes down to it, if you make something from the perspective of a fan of somebody, right? You're trying to duplicate what somebody has done. You're trying to maybe leech off their fan base when it comes to sound and sonics. You're trying to, in a way, do something that is literally like replicating something you've heard before. I think you are instantly failing with the idea that you treated something as gold. And you thought it was gold, so you probably wanted to make the gold yourself. You thought you could just remake the gold. And I think if you consume everybody else's thing as glitter, dog shit, and all you're making is glitter and dog shit as well, there's a little bit more freedom here, I feel like. And it feels like there's a little bit more freedom if there's no kind of actual, thing considered gold, even though there's large groups of circles that consider something to be gold. But at the end of the day, it's still glitter, right? So when you kind of treat it like this, I think it gives you I guess greater potential to come up with your own way of doing things here, right? And then like literally in a way, everybody's different, but you come up with your own kind of approach that you like, and it doesn't sound like anything else, or it possibly could, take aspects of things, but it in a way, that thing that you might actually hold some type of gold value to, we're talking sound here, was once just a pile of glitter to them, right? And I guess that being like the universal truth here is that it's all just some type of glitter, right? Until somebody might consider it to be gold. And it's a game of making a lot of glitter, right? So when you're trying to mine or trying to create something that you look at as gold, you know, this might be a lot of time. This might be extremely time consuming. You might be out of flow state. You might be literally, you know, actively taking actions to do this. And if it's not made, I think, with the idea that it is glitter, you know, that just hasn't worked for me. So I don't know though. I guess you can go about your own approach your own way. But I truly have the idea in this game though, all that glitters, it's not gold. And all that is glitter and not gold. And the way that, you know, others treat something or look at something as good, bad, really doesn't matter, because regardless, it is just glitter, right? And the more kind of glitter you can make, the quicker you'll probably come to the idea that you can see how others can get it twisted. And when I say others can get it twisted, but people that, you know, don't create a bunch of glitter can get it twisted in the sense of like thinking that this is some type of gold and some type of like, in a way though, like you can look at your own art, even in your own work, when you have all this glitter, and be like, this is better glitter, this is worse glitter, sure. But yeah, you can see with a bunch of glitter though, some type of curve, right? And it might even be some type of bell curve, man. It's definitely some type of curve though, where you have probably some average of glitter and some way better glitter and some way worse glitter. And what others, you know, opinionate on it, again, doesn't matter. I've said this before. But I think for the sake of this, I'm really trying to get across that you can't look at other people's glitter and treat it as gold whatsoever. Like, you have to look at it all as glitter. And the digital dust of the world is fucking, it's glitter, bro. Whether they're spending millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars on how their glitter looks, it is all just glitter. And locking in on your own glitter, though, I think gives you the better chance of having, you know, a bell curve that has more data in it, right? So if your bell curve doesn't have enough inputs, then I don't think you'll ever have like good glitter. You won't have a lot of good glitter or bad glitter. You won't have either if you don't have any inputs, regardless, for your bell curve. So hopefully this kind of makes sense and you get where I'm coming from. But yeah, we've been going on for like 15 minutes. And I feel like I got the idea across of what I'm trying to say. And yeah, those are just the two things. I think these are kind of truths in a sense, and important for you to kind of understand, even if you just see the title one day and get an idea from that of what the frig I'm talking about, mate.